Welcome back. Last week we left you at Branwell Junction Roadhouse. This week we take on the south section of the Telegraph. It wasn't too far into the track that we came across our first obstacle, Palm Creek. After checking out the original Palm Creek entrance, we decided the chicken track was a better option as we had only just begun.
You can see the drop-in was quite easy. It did become a little tight entering the creek as there was a log under the water on the right hand side, which you had to drive up onto and over, which once we did, it was a smooth sailing through the creek and up the other side. Sit.
Ducie Creek was the next water crossing we came to. Again, a steep but easy drop in, and the water was about half a metre deep, which made it easy to cruise on through. The water did get a little deeper on the exit.
Along the track you can see remains of the original telegraph poles, which is pretty cool to see. South Alice Creek crossing is the third water crossing. After watching a four-wheel drive group take the entry on the right, we thought we'd take the one on the left. It was a small drop-in and the creek was quite shallow.
North Alice Creek crossing had a few washouts on the entry. We even managed a back wheel lift. Another steep little entry with a shallow rocky bottom creek.
The track between North Alice and Dulhunty have a few bog holes and muddy section, but there are tracks around them. Dulhunty River crossing was a short and shallow creek crossing with a specky little waterfall and swimming hole to the left.
A shout out to Alex and Erin from Now or Never and Kem and Tiff from Wild Touring for letting us join them for the day. Make sure to check them out on YouTube and Instagram.
Birdie Creek has a bit of a drop in. You drive through the sand walls and washouts to get to the entrance of the creek. When crossing over Birdie Creek, you need to be cautious of the large holes that have formed in the creek bed.
Not sure how to pronounce this one, but as you can see, it was a fun, clear water crossing. The distance between each crossing was a lot further than we had thought. The terrain was constantly changing between red dirt, white sand to muddy clay tracks.
And here we are at the infamous Gunshot. We checked out the original line and were shocked at how steep and tight this track is. It is next level. The camera never does it justice. We walked around and checked all the different lines, and there wasn't one you could call a chicken track. They were all pretty gnarly. So with that, the decision was made. We won't be attempting Gunshot this year, but we will be back.
We made our way back to the bypass road and started the drive back to camp. Just when we thought we could sit back and enjoy the drive out, the corrugations began.
So we ended the South Teley track here. We didn't get a chance to complete the rest of the south section, but we were stoked of what we did complete. If the Teley track is on your bucket list, our advice is just do it. There are chicken tracks and there are generally people on the track that are willing to help you if needed and more than happy for you to tag along.
Thanks for watching. Join us again next week for part 3 of our Cape York adventure.